I am less than a month away from running my first ever marathon. And because of that, before I go into the taper weeks where my weekly running mileage starts to dwindle a bit right before the race, I have my peak week of training, the most miles I've ever ran in a week. Here's the plan. I gotta run 6 out of 7 days. Some days are running doubles. I have a couple speed sessions, and I do have that long run with marathon pace intervals. But this week I'm just gonna show you my training, how I recover, what I've been eating, and yeah, 78 miles, the most miles I've ever ran in a week. Today's a holiday as we are 27 days out from the marathon. I don't have to work today, I don't have to go to school. I'm probably gonna play some pickleball on the Westcott courts and maybe go to the gym for strength training, but the gym opens at 10 and it's like 9 a.m. now, so I'm just gonna eat some breakfast. What I normally make is a yogurt parfait, which is just yogurt with like granola, blueberries, strawberries, peanut butter, whatever toppings I wanna put in there. And then this whole marathon training block, even though I really haven't been strength training like every single week, I've been really focusing on taking about my weight in grams of protein per day. So I weigh around 190, so I'm trying to eat 190 grams of protein per day. And all these came out with this brand new protein bar, like in the last like couple months. It's like 15 grams of protein. It's the perfect amount because it's actually not priced too expensive. And it's only 200 calories or 210, so it's a good protein calorie ratio. Through this training block, since it's like my first marathon training block, I'm setting a ton of like long distance PRs, whether it's like the 10K or the half marathon and eventually the marathon itself. And now weekly mileage, monthly mileage records, yearly mileage records, setting all the PRs with this marathon training block. But since I hit a record last week in mileage, I'm definitely feeling some aches and soreness in like both my Achilles and my calves, partly because I did a 23-mile run just 2 days ago, and I'm supposed to run 12 miles today. Zone 2 running, which is easy. You're supposed to be able to have a conversation the whole time I'm running, and I'm probably going to do it on the treadmill, so that makes it even slightly easier. But yeah, I just got to fight through the little pains here and there. And because today's a holiday and there's no school on Friday, I actually only have school 3 out of 7 days this week, so pretty light academic load. Which is great because my running load is extremely heavy. And unlike Tallahassee, I like to keep my jar of peanut butter closed, cerrado.
Come on, Sam was more open than the jar of peanut butter on my kitchen counter. Uh-oh, that's right. Y'all don't know I like to keep the peanut butter open. That way, whenever I walk by, I can just stick my finger in it.
A couple strawberries, half cup of granola, 5 to 6 ounces of yogurt, half a tablespoon of honey, and an 1/8 cup of peanut butter. I saw this hilarious short form video of like gym people discovering chicken and rice with like a clip from Ratatouille. It's great, and I'll tell you now, my meals are very repetitive, and especially during school because you don't really want to think about ingredients and prep time. That's for like the off season, but when you're in school, it's grind time. You just want to eat as fast as possible, honestly. You'll see me mix it up with some chicken, some salmon, some shrimp, garbanzo beans, definitely black beans, a bunch of different protein sources, and a little bit of change up here and there. And we'll finish off the early morning meal with a Shinigami apple. When you're on the treadmill, you just have to slowly tick off the miles. I put on a good podcast, whether that's the Spitballers, Ava Jules, Strong Opinion Sports, or the Running Channel podcast. Treadmill run done. After pickleball, we're going to Cava, my number 2 fast casual place after Chipotle. Remind me the next time I go to Cava, I have to get a full pita on the side, but I got half chicken, half falafel. Definitely hit up the tzatziki sauce, the 2 types of hummus, and then basically every single topping. Watching a little YouTube as I make dinner, and I hope this is not TMI. I'm not gonna show it, but I literally got like 2 or 3 blisters right now on my toes. And I'm gonna make some shrimp tacos with some tortillas, shrimp, some peppers, tomatoes, zucchini, asparagus, and some salmon on the side. Comida del mar heavy, and also some vegetales al lado. Tomorrow morning I'm going to try and wake up early and get some stuff done because I'm going to try and strength train my upper body for the first time this week and then get a speed session in the morning. I think it's 10 intervals of 2 minutes at interval pace, which my interval pace is around 6:10 to 6:25. So another like VO2 max type workout. And then Tuesday is 2 out of 7 days of the week where I'm going to do double mileage. We'll see if I run with someone else or I might just do it at my apartment treadmill. Good first day. Let me show you how I've been prioritizing my sleep. And these 2 sleep items aren't really too scientifically proven to help out sleep. There's some research that there's a slight positive correlation, but I got a white noise machine and an eye mask. Even though in the past week I've been sleeping kind of meh, like 6 to 7 hours, not as good as it usually is because of Dulce, my cat, like whining in the morning, but that should subside over the next few days.
With actual sports car on the mind, couldn't really be electric.
Yeah, so for years, this is like the debate in my head. Like when I came out in 2021,
Buenos dias, it's Tuesday. As you can see, it's raining, which means I'm going to take my bagel and my Vaporflies, and desafortunadamente, I'm going to do my run, my speed run on the treadmill. Never mind, the weather cleared up. What I said earlier was actually my tempo pace. My interval pace is slightly faster, around 6 minutes flat. 1 out of 2 speed workouts done for the week, following the 80 easy, 20 hard strategy, or my training plan is laying that out for me. Hopefully I ran even paces. I won't truly know until I stop this cool down, but it's around 10 o'clock now. I gotta be in class by 11, so you gotta speed up and take a shower and get to school. Here's me trying to juggle school and a sub-3 marathon training block.
I can do both.
Speaking of the calorie to protein ratio, there's nothing truly better. There's some good old batch of eggs, especially when this whole dozen cost less than $2 at Aldi's. Time for the double run, and even though it's later in the same day, it's actually colder than the morning because a cold front came through. It's like 45 degrees right now in Florida. Here I am running with the FSU running group called the Striders, and I'm actually the slowest person today because they're doing a track workout, but I already did my speed workout in the morning, so I'm just doing 8-minute pace in circles on the track. I get to cross off another workout, PM run, done. I'm eating my go-to meal tonight after a double run day. Need some calories, a lot of them. A cup of white rice, some black beans, a full chicken breast, almonds, olives. Getting that protein in for sure. It's Wednesday, and if you look at the temperature this morning, you wouldn't guess that we're in Florida. But I have a class at 9:30, so I'm kind of like moving my whole morning workout into like the afternoon after my classes, in between my morning lectures and my evening lab. And we'll strength train and maybe do some yoga after my 8-mile treadmill run today. I am not running outdoors in 25 degrees if I can avoid it, and I can because I have an easy access to a treadmill. Which, personally, I don't mind the treadmill that much. We're gonna make a pretty caloric dense banana peanut butter smoothie. I just got out from my first full lab. The worst part about engineering is the labs. It's sometimes cool, but it's just so long and it's always in the evenings. I wish it was like in the early afternoon or like a morning time, but it's from 5 to 8. And it's ruthless because when you get home, all I want to do is just go right to bed. But I did some upper body strength training. I did some yoga for runners by Yoga with Adrienne, and then I did my 8-mile treadmill run. It's Thursday morning. I'm gonna make some oatmeal, and I already had my usual protein bar. If I get through training today, I have a nice rest day tomorrow, but today is a double. I got a speed workout in the morning, 2 miles marathon pace, 2 miles even faster like tempo pace, and then I have a casual 5 miles later this evening. We're doing the outdoors chili run this morning, a progression type workout. Que rico, almonds or peanuts mixed with Chipotle Tabasco sauce, and then some eggs for a protein lunch before my second run of the day in the late afternoon/evening. Another Strider's easy 4-mile run, and then for dinner I'm doing chicken, tofu, and rice and beans. I am done with my 2 doubles. You can see 3 pairs of running shoes all littered about. Don't worry, I'm gonna clean it up now. But tomorrow's a rest day, and then 2 more days for my peak week, and then I get to enter the holy grail taper. I've never been more excited to run 66 miles in my life, which is still a whole ton of miles, but it's less. Here's my ideal, perfect, everything going the way I wanted to recovery day. I did some yoga. I love child's pose. That has to be my favorite yoga pose. And then I also went into the hot sauna for around 20 to 25 minutes. I'm back home. Got my stacks of bagels for $2 from Aldi's. Amazing deal. And this is the first time this week that I'm going to be drinking electrolytes. It's this powder, mostly sodium and potassium, and a bunch of other supplements. I'm gonna take this tonight because I have my 23-mile long run tomorrow morning, and then I also take this while I'm running in my handheld water bottle. This thing, which I'll be using tomorrow. And today's kind of my cheat day because every other day I'm in a calorie deficit because I'm trying to cut weight before the marathon. But the day before the long run, I'm really like loose with the amount of food I'm eating, and I'm probably in a slight calorie gain, but that doesn't matter as long as I'm getting enough glycogen for my long run tomorrow. Buenos dias, it's long run day. I get to procrastinate a little bit with my run this morning because it's a Saturday, so I get to sleep in a tad. But this morning I'm gonna have 2 bagels with some peanut butter and honey, and then we'll be on the road for around 3 hours running. It's gonna be a cold run outside. I have my 20-ounce water bottle with 1 scoop of the electrolyte powder, and then I'm going to take 6 gels during my run, 3 non-caffeinated gels, and then 3 caffeinated gels. Honestly, these taste so good, but then they're nice mixture. Going 4 miles, 8 miles, 12, 16, 19, 22. Mile 1, just kidding. Mile 16.5. Oh man. Those last 3 miles, the post-wall miles from miles 20 to 23, they really are so painful. Like, it's almost easier to run faster than to like run at like an 8:30, 9-minute pace. Cause I'm telling my body it's okay to run slow. I already did all my marathon pace miles, but my body just wants to finish. But I did my workout today. I did 4 miles easy, then 10 miles at marathon pace. My first mile of the 10, I didn't hit marathon pace, but every other mile out of the 10, the 9 out of the 10, I hit marathon pace. Then it was 3 easy again, then 3 marathon pace again, and then another 3. I did like half of my mileage today on the marathon course just to get an idea of all the hills because the race is now around 3 weeks away. I mean, today was literally one of my best runs ever. This long run this week and then my long run last Saturday, both were 23, my biggest long run workouts of my training block. I'm super proud. I feel like I could be Thanos and just watch the sun rise on a grateful universe, but the work's not done yet. I got the taper, and I'm gonna put all my work into this one day, this one race. Hopefully I do well today. I actually stopped for the bathroom I stopped twice, one to go number 1 and the other time to go number 2. Those 2 stops cost me around 4 minutes. Hopefully on race day I don't have to go to the bathroom. I'm taking a protein shake now because, you know, I'm super in a calorie deficit now. And my gels strategy went well. I took everything up to plan up to mile 19, but then I didn't take the mile 22 gel because I actually lost it while I was running. I think I lost it when I was like, because it's in my little zipper pocket. Probably when I was going to drink the water, the zipper pocket wasn't completely closed and it like slipped out and I didn't even notice. But my nutrition was very fine. The caffeine gels feel great. I definitely do need more water than just 20 ounces for a long run of like 20 plus miles. I just run through that water. And today was like super cold. It was like 40 degrees around there, like 43, 44 towards the end. And I still ran out of water. I still had to stop and refill my water. So I definitely don't know if I should be running with like 2 handheld water bottles. Like in the future, might have to consider that, but I got like a 1:30 half marathon at some point, and then my overall pace for the workout's like 7:05, so that is very close to a sub-3 potential. I'm definitely in sub-3:15 marathon shape for sure, like without a doubt. It's just how close can I get to sub-3? Is this gonna be the marathon to do it? I don't know. I still have to wait and see weather conditions on race day, how I'm feeling. Hopefully I don't get injured at all. Definitely, like, everything's sore right now. Like my hamstrings, my calves, my Achilles, my foot, my muscles in my foot. Everything's just worn out right now. But really proud of the effort today. Definitely a sign of a great peak week of training. Tomorrow is just an easy 7 miles that I'm probably going to do on the treadmill, nice zone 2 running. It is kind of difficult to run 7 miles after this long of a workout, but the great thing is that come marathon day, the day after that, the day after that, I don't have to run after my race. It doesn't matter because I could rest and recover and truly watch the sunrise on a grateful universe. My plan for nutrition today, because I have to eat like 4,000 more calories to not lose any weight today. Definitely gonna hit some chicken and rice. You know, that's my go-to. Maybe a banana protein shake, maybe some apples, maybe some spaghetti. I haven't really decided what I'm feeling yet, but super proud. Gonna be grateful for my health and for my run today, and just kind of relish in what I did today, what I accomplished, because I gotta be proud. I never thought I could put up these type of workouts. Like, wow, if you told me I would be running this type of workout 6 months ago, I'd have been like, Max, you put in some really good training, and that really good training is proven its worth right now. Also, this singlet is awesome. I don't get any chafing at all, so I'm not even gonna wear any chafing shape at all. This is probably going to be my race day fit. I wanted to test that out. I one time tried a race belt, a race gel belt. I tried it for one long run, and then I literally like threw it off me to the side because I hated it. So I think I'm gonna run with the handheld water bottle on marathon day. I was like back and forth over the last like 2 months what I'm gonna do for race day, but I think I've finalized on that. And I have a Nike race singlet on top, and then Lululemon 5-inch lined pace breaker shorts on the bottom. I also have a 7-inch pair of Lululemon shorts. I think depending on the temperature, I'm going to choose in between the 5 and 7-inch. I'm going to wear Bombas socks. I didn't wear those today. And then the Nike Vaporfly 3s. That's an amazing shoe. It just makes you want to run fast. Alright, that's it for my long run race report. Super proud. Sub-3 could be possible. I don't want to jinx myself, but could be cooking up a sub-3 marathon on February 11th, Super Bowl day. We'll see. Legs are toast after yesterday's run, but we just have to put in 7 miles. It wasn't a walk in the park, literally, but we got the week done. My peak week of marathon training.